In a courtroom packed with tension, fear, and life-altering decisions, one morning unfolds like a storm. A woman desperate for medical treatment, a defendant facing the fallout of repeated DWIs, a man warned that one more mistake could mean years behind bars. Judges battle chaos, attorneys scramble for solutions, and every ruling carries a consequence no one can escape. What happens next in this courtroom will change lives and reveal just how thin the line is between mercy and the full weight of the law.
Yes, sir.
Judge, I need your wisdom on a matter. I was just appointed to a Miss Jessica Sanford. Mrs. Sanford is the defendant. She was residing with the complaining witness in this case. She has a medical issue that involves where she's going to have surgery. She has some personal implants and stuff that's currently leaking, and without getting it medically taken care of, it could result in infection.
Come up, ma'am.
And I'm trying to get her keys and stuff so that she can have her ID for purpose of hospitalization.
Where is it?
It's with the complaining witness in the case. We have a no contact order. Well, we don't have a no contact. It's just no threat and
No. I did no contact because they've. Well, the reason is because they've not been able to, speak to the complaining witness, and I don't know what the complaining witness's wishes are.
Yes, sir.
So until I know that they want to have contact with you, we do no contact. And I do that not just on your case, on every single person's case, because I don't know what their wishes are. What if they don't want to have contact with you, right? So until I know, now, if you can make it easier for them to be able to get in contact, and the state can, and they find that it's okay, then I'm all game. But I have to know what their wishes are. So they're going to attempt.
I'm terrified for my health right now.
I get it, and I never want to do anything to prevent you from getting help. But remember, you can also try to use another friend.
I have nobody here in Texas. I'm not going to let that contact with anybody.
You can have contact with anyone you want.
When I was in the relationship with
I don't want to talk about the case.
I haven't been allowed.
My only concern is the wishes of the complaining witness. So I can have Alex go out there to try to call now. But if they're sleeping, they're at work, if they're not answering, it may take some time. Perhaps maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Do you mind?
I don't mind running. If she has a number that we can. Okay.
Yes, I can provide.
So let's see that you guys get together, see what you can do. If you are able to make contact, see if she's okay with having contact, or we'll go from there. Okay.
We're not heading towards trial now.
Is it true or untrue that you had that prior theft?
So,
Okay, that's all we needed. Thanks. All right, so true to that enhancement. I don't have Morgan's number to call her.
she's in DVD.
She's in DVD now. I guess, you know what? I'll email her and I'm gonna attach you to it, and then.
I don't think it's a big issue.
She probably just did it preemptively.
Your Honor.
Hey,
Happy New Year. How are you?
Happy New Year. How are you, man?
I'm good, man. I didn't get moved to your floor, but I'll be moved soon from floor 11. So I'm gonna get used to that. I'm a Mac appointed attorney. So
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, we'll look forward to having you.
Yeah. So I'm here, Your Honor. Looks like there's a bond violation report this morning on Kabir, K-A-B-I-R.
Is Kabir here?
No, and that's why I wanted to approach you, Your Honor. I'm going to follow my here I didn't for my client. I'm used pricing on 411. They pre-trial their text them their court date, so I kind of just assumed that he knew. I should have reached out. That's my fault. If we can.
Well, let me see. Hold on, because if he knew that he had to be here and he's not here, we're gonna have issues.
The violation was filed just this
It
morning.
was filed this morning, Your Honor, and it was for a IID lockout, not a He has
So-
Scram as well, so.
Let's do this. I'm gonna
Yeah.
put him on for Friday.
That's fine.
Gotta be here Friday. If he fails to appear, then, and then if you don't mind reaching out to him.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'll do it
Okay.
right away.
Thanks. You didn't call one yet or no? Look who it is. Harold. Great to see you, man. What's new?
Good to see you, Judge. I just want to let you know, Mr. Warren.
Where's Mr. Blunt?
He's in the.
He picked up a new case.
But,
Do you want to stay on or do you want us to appoint someone else?
I'm okay staying on, but.
Okay.
Prosecutors, judge, and I just want to run the by you. They offer us time served for both of them. One and the new.
On both.
And you already has 5 days credit for the assault and 7 days for the DWIs.
I just want to let you know, get a review if you're okay with it.
Yeah. It's on both. So he now has an affirmative finding on the assault. He picks up another one, it's a felony. It's a DWI second, picks up another one, it's a felony. So it's out of our hands from now on, you know?
It's advice of counsel and I told him.
Okay. All right. Do it up, right up.
And how would you like that written if it's 5 days on one, 7 on the other?
However you want, no matter. Do you want me to make notations? Do you want to make docket notations against advice? Okay. Robert, you ready? Yeah.
Brother Reyes.
Good morning, Mr. Reyes.
Good morning.
Mr. Reyes, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail. Credit for the 1 day that you have served. You need to understand that this charge will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. From now on, you'll be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any cases like this that you pick up. No more proverbial slaps on the wrist because you now will be facing a minimum of 90 days. You get pulled over. The only thing an officer is looking at is your prior criminal history. If they see that you have a prior DWI, they come up to your car and you smell like alcohol, what do you think they're going to do?
Arrest me.
Right. I would never, even if you've had a drop of alcohol, get into a car because you're taking a humongous risk. You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty, it will go on your record and you can never take it off. Are you sure you want to do this?
Yes,
How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty?
guilty.
I'll find you guilty. I'm going to send you to the 3 days in jail, give you credit for the 1 day that you've done. I'm going to suspend your license for 90 days. Do not drive until you get a license. Tell me about him, Robert.
Judge, he's a chef in a restaurant. He makes between $500 to $550 a week. His wife does not work, stays at home with the kids, 5 kids, 17, 2 twins, 15 years old apiece, 3 and 5 years old.
I'm asking you these questions because there is a $4,500 surcharge that you have to pay when you pick up a DWI and you plead to it with a breath test of this magnitude. Your lawyer is asking me to waive that fee. I will reluctantly do this, but I'm going to tell you now, if you come back with another DWI, it is a $6,000 surcharge, not to mention court costs of around another $500. So you pick up another DWI, not only are you facing 90 days in jail, but another $65,000 to $7,000 in fines and fees. Do you understand?
Yes.
Don't come back, or there's going to be you know what to pay.
Maybe your approach.
Hi, Josh.
Hey, Judge.
How are you?
Ashley Young.
Okay.
Number had changed. I haven't been in touch with her. Good reason.
No, no. I mean, we've given her 3 resets just to get the stuff done. Yeah, no. I gotta say when, at some point, she just doesn't want to. No.
Yes, sir.
So, and we already have one revocation, so now 5,002. Okay, thanks, Josh. Do you want to stay on or do you want to withdraw?
For now.
Okay, just whenever you want, just, I guess, let us know and, okay? Okay. Did you figure it out?
It was, I just filed the limites as like a precaution, just to have them in the system in case we do go to trial. But the protective order was and I believe Ricardo's unopposed. That was the only thing we actually needed signed.
Right. And she did, I do have the
Want me to
documents.
sign these or no?
No, that's the motion to eliminate, the protective order is on.
All those have already been signed, the protective orders. So this, can I just,
You can just, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bring that up at trial, forget.
Right.
yeah, okay,
Okay,
thanks.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Good morning.
Hi, Mr. Newley, how are you?
Yes, sir. Fine.
See you.
We have to play him out on a 12 months deferred.
Shh. What's
12 months deferred.
what's the name?
His name is Mr. Arias. Arias Rangel.
Good morning, Mr. Arias Rangel. Sir, you were charged with theft. You were facing up to 6 months of jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement where they're offering you a 12-month deferred. That is a type of probation that if you successfully complete, you do not end up with a conviction on your record. But you cannot tell people it was dismissed. It was not dismissed. Shh. You merely took a probation and completed it successfully, and you don't end up with a conviction. Do you understand?
Yes.
You also need to understand that you give up many valuable rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you plead guilty and once you accept this probation agreement, you were stuck with this until you complete it successfully, or if you get revoked. Now, I told you that the great thing about this probation is that if you complete it, you don't end up with a conviction, but you give up nearly every right known to man by entering into this agreement. If you violate this agreement, I can put you in jail for up to 180 days. Do you understand?
Yes.
If you pick up a new case, if you don't do any classes on time, if you do not do your community service, we will issue a warrant for your arrest, put you in jail, bring you back out. And if they prove to me that you violated it, you're looking at 180 days. Is this what you want to do?
The probation.
Correct.
Yes.
How do you plead to the offense of theft? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I will not find you guilty now. I will withhold that for 12 months. To successfully complete this agreement, you must do a TRAS, which is an evaluation to see what other conditions you may need. He's done a TRAS.
Yes, idiom, low risk.
Okay. As part of the agreement, you will do thinking for a change, an anti-theft class, do you know if he has children? Mr. Newley, does he have children? Do you know?
Yes.
Okay, instead of the community service, I think that a parenting class is probably better, you know?
Thank you.
I will make you a deal. If you do well, if you're nice to everybody, and you get your classes done on time, you don't test positive for drugs or alcohol, I will take you off in half the time. As a reward for doing well, I will take you off in 6 months. If you do great. Do you understand? Can you get this done?
Yes.
All right, sir. I wish you the best of luck. We will have you meet with our probation, and then you're free to go. All right, good luck. Thank you, Mr. Miller.
Judge, just want to verify, even though it's you have completed EDM, which is effective decision making, you wanted to do.
You know, I guess, yeah, do the EDM instead of thinking for change. You can roll. You can roll.
Okay.
Sure. No community service. That's just. Yeah. Yeah, and then that's it. Okay. Well, I mean, aside from the anti-tap, these guys still do. Okay, hi.
How's it going?
Hey, how are you?
Two on your docket today that I need to talk to you about. The first one is Jordan Stanford.
Okay,
Super old case, Judge. I believe at our last setting, the state was going to evaluate to see if they were going to dump it since he has so many other felony cases and things going on.
is he in jail?
Yes, sir. Not for this case. but,
Right.
I know the state just kind of needs to take a look at it to figure out what they want to do. If the court is open to setting it for trial now, or if the state meets.
Hey, Kelsey, can you take a look at Stanford, please? It's nearly 300 days. He's got a ton of other stuff. I don't think you've got the eval done yet.
No, eval's not been done, Judge.
Can we do a week and take a look at it and tell me what you guys want to do? We got to set it because he's got so much upstairs that's going to take 3 years to resolve, you know?
And this one is DVD, Your Honor, but I will.
Oh, is it? Then, yeah, if you don't mind asking.
Yes, sir.
Okay, who's your next one?
And then the other one, Judge, is Mr. Jashawn Harris.
Okay,
Judge, did you say 1 week on Stanton?
is he in custody, Harris? No, on bond.
I believe his appearance this week.
Okay. I mean, it's getting up there.
Yeah, and
By the next setting, we need to know what you,
And that's all I was gonna ask. I think the state is gonna eval it to see what they want to do with it. I think we're at a point where it's either they'll drop it or we'll try it.
so he's not interested in PTI? You sure?
I'll talk to him one more time about it in this interim period.
If he is, by the next setting, I'm giving you 30 days, but by then it's 185. So he's got to have the packet done in hand if he wants it.
Got it.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
I got it. Okay.
All right, Judge, and that's all I have.
All right, take care.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
Yeah, come on up. Mr. Sims.
Judge, Mr. Galvan, Francisco Galvan, it looks like he checked in, but he's not here now. He's set for bond forfeiture. He did let me know that he has an appointment to get his license situation cleared up.
No. We've had a lot of issues with Mr. Galvan. If he's not here, I'm revoking his bond.
Yes, Judge, we have a PTI offer where part of it is him clearing his license.
He's had that since October.
Yes, Judge.
We've revoked his bond multiple occasions, testing positive for all kinds of, no, if he's not here, I'm revoking his bond.
Judge, the only thing that was interesting is that he apparently at one point he checked in, but he's not here now.
He's got till the end of docket.
Yes, Judge, I'm not sure.
And then if he does come in, I'll text you.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
For sure. Hey, I need to go to court 1. Harold, are you want to do this thing now, or do you want me to? Okay, I'm gonna have her bring him out so we can get done, because court one's calling. Do you mind bringing out, you're ready on Blunt, right? Do you mind bringing out Blunt? I have to go to court one. Yes.
Has knowledge for Kathleen and here.
You need me to sign a nollie, Matt?
I don't know if you already have, I just,
What's the last name?
Win, NGUY.
I think I remember signing it. Is it on docket today?
Yes, it is,
Let's
Judge.
see.
I think it was filed on Friday, I just wanted to.
Oh, it was on Friday.
Morning, Mr. Blunt. Good morning. We finally got you. You could run. We're gonna get you at some point. It's the long arm of the law, as they say, you know? Shh. What you need to understand, though, is that from now on, you and I will probably not be dealing with each other if this continues. You're charged with driving while intoxicated, second offense. You're also charged with assault of a family member. Both of those carry enhancement penalties, meaning that you're now will be facing on this assault. There's an affirmative finding of family violence, meaning that you can never own a gun or ammunition as a result of this. The other thing is that you can never pick up a case like this again. You do? Even so much as grabbing someone's arm and just squeezing to, even if it hurts, you're now looking at a third-degree felony, a minimum of 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison. And if you've been to prison before, if you've got a third degree on your record, they can enhance that to a second degree. They can make it maybe to a 15 to life case. You got 2 pen trips, you could be looking at a 25 to life case. You pick up a serious felony. The thing that you have failed to understand yet is that perception is reality. And when you get in trouble, you got to understand, it's always gonna, you understand. You give up a lot of rights by entering into these agreements today. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, your possible immigration consequence, you can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization under federal law. You give up the right to appeal. So once you plead guilty, you can never take this off. The other thing that you also need to understand is that you're pleading guilty to this DWI second, a third DWI. You're looking at a felony DWI, and then it's 2 to 10 in the penitentiary, another third degree. You get into a car, you get pulled over. What do you think an officer's going to do? You think they're going to give you a hard time? Probably. So don't give them the ammunition to give you another headache. How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated, second offense? How about the assault of a family member? You understand that there's affirmative finding. So another one of these, no matter how trivial it may be, you're looking at up to 10 years, huh? All right, I'll find you guilty on both cases. I'm gonna follow the agreement. It's 7 days in jail on one or on both cases, and we'll give you credit for the time that you've done. I am gonna suspend your license for a year on the DWI. Don't drive until you get a license. You will perpetually go back to jail until you get everything straightened out with regard to driving. If you don't have the registration, you don't have a license, eternally right back and forth, back and forth. Do you understand? It's not easy to do things the right way, and you get rewarded when you do. Good luck. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Harold.
Judge, on the second case, they said I was gonna get pointed, but I guess you have to sign.
I made it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll attach you.
It came on email, just saying.
So, yeah, we'll attach you. Don't worry. Yeah. Okay. Thanks so much, Harold.
On the video second, did you want to waive the court costs?
Yeah, he's in custody.
So
Yeah.
what's the amount for the state?
6,000,
And you are,
and then whatever the court costs are.
so wait it all?
Mhm.
Okay, thank you. Sophie Webster?
Thanks for coming, Harold. All right, just make sure you get the affirmative finding in there. though.
Oh, perfect.
To see the options.
Certain amount of trials under your belt. Charge of. Got it. Okay. Mr. Brooker.
Madam First Judge,
Hi, how are you?
doing great. How about yourself? So Judge, Tristan Smith is back on the docket. He was unable to make bond over the weekend. Some issues with co-signers or whatever. Nevertheless, he's in custody. He immediately asked me about a time served. I told him I didn't like that for him.
I'm not doing it.
Well, that's why I wanted to talk to you, because I figured.
Now, the last thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna ruin his life by just racking up convictions and just doing it to get out. I'm with you, and we won't do it. So.
Then I would say we probably, if we could, set the matter for trial. Because otherwise, I don't see him getting out based on what he shared with me and the one person I did talk to.
Mr. Brooker, I'm not gonna just hold him indefinitely, you know?
No, I know, Judge,
I mean-
I know, but he had a test today and it's like messed up. And so I'm trying to do what I can to get things moving, because otherwise he's not gonna get out. I mean, he's just gonna sit there. Apparently they have the money. It's like $380, but they don't have a cosigner. He doesn't have any adults here that's gonna vouch for him. So I'm talking to children about his case, like some 19-year-old in another state is really, really.
Hey, Stephen, do you mind bringing out Mr. Smith, please? Marcos, you want to talk to me already?
Yes, Judge.
Hey.
Approaching on Mr. Miguel Moreno, this is an FSGI judge. The state has spoken with AT&T, who is the owner of the other vehicle. There's an estimate of about $26,000. Does not necessarily, I don't think that's accurate, to be honest with you. They have an estimate of $26,000. The state has reached out again to see whether that's what was actually paid by AT&T, which I'd be very surprised.
No, of course not. No. They're loaded with insurance for these
Correct.
kinds of.
So what
No.
the whole point was, what I'm trying to do is have him pay some sort of restitution and let it go. And
Sure.
I think the state's
Yeah, actually.
inclined, but they just need to find out, what happened, whether repairs were
Yes,
done.
Judge, we just need to confirm whether the vehicle's been repaired and what the actual amount paid by.
Problem is how do you do that, right? Because I know that you guys had a problem even trying to get a hold of anyone at AT&T to get this kind of information.
Well, Mackenzie's reached out and she sent an email and they said they would return some sort of response to her, but as of now, they have.
So
not
why don't
yet.
we set it for Monday?
Okay.
Hopefully, you can try to get a response. Good luck. I know that it's been an issue in the past.
We can Go from there.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good, Judge. Thank you.
Judge, is that a waive the parents or required?
Waive it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's no sense in bringing them down. How's jail?
113.
Nothing.
Mr. Smith, we want you to be the best person that you can be, right? And part of what you need to do and what we're here to do is teach you how to grow up, to make better decisions. You have no one that's going to bond you out. These are things that you think about when you go out. If you are hanging around with thugs, people will treat you like a thug. Perception is reality. These are things that you think about when you're out there, whether you're going to a party, whether you're hanging out with other friends who like to smoke weed, whether you're going to a park and you know that there are people that are not good for you and you're still doing that. These are decisions that you need to look at and to think, okay, if I do this now, what potential bad things can happen? I'm on bond for a criminal case and I don't have anyone to bond out. I got a test on Monday, yet when you're out there, always consider the negative of what can happen in every decision you make. You are now in jail. You've missed a test, allegedly, because I don't know for sure. You could be blowing smoke on my puppy. I would never even know, right? Am I supposed to feel sorry for you now that you have 2 assaults?
No, sir. You just doing your job.
Right. But what I want you to do is I want you to learn. And you got 2 assaults and you still haven't learned. So what do we do to ensure that you now, if we let you go out in the street, you're going to make the right decisions? What do we do? Because I don't know. I want to let you out. I don't want to keep you in. But you're your own worst enemy. If I let you out, I know that you're just going to continue to make a bad decision. So we're at an impasse. It's a dilemma. It's a fork in the road.
Situation is a little different today, Judge, after a weekend in jail, seeing how easily Mr. Smith can lose his liberty. If he is not 100% compliant with bond conditions, he hasn't just heard it from us now, he's actually experienced it. So that's different. And I would think that matters to him as he understands how quickly things can change in his situation.
How many times have we put him in jail?
It's only the first time, Judge.
We tested him.
We revoked his bond once, am I not?
No, I don't think we have any bond revocations.
Trying to, on Mr.
No, we appeared initially and he had a drug test and we had a conversation, you admonished him, but this was the first time that he actually went in.
And how many violations have we had?
There was only the one dirty UA, Judge. At least that we spoke about.
Here's my other, if I were to go send you for a drug test now, what would pop up? It's a rhetorical question. I don't want you to answer. But that's what I'm also thinking about. Me, you're in jail, you picked up a new case. I've repeatedly asked you to not smoke weed. You've tested positive already once. If I send you for a test now, what's going to happen? I don't know.
All of that before he had to go to jail. Now he sat in jail and can't get out. There's no way for him to get out. He understands that. So I would think that would change his mindset. He's intelligent and he understands, but still 17 years old has to sometimes hit their head to learn and understand what those consequences really feel like.
Where are you living now?
I still with my best friend in Humble, Timber Forest. I just started staying there like 2 days before I came to court.
And maybe not a stable home.
Well, the order and the request of the state was to stay away from grandmom and don't go there and don't ever go back. So he hasn't.
Have any other parental figures out there?
No, sir. I don't really know too much of my family. Yeah, just pretty much. I don't know too much of my family. They really don't want nothing to do with me. So I just be alone.
And just somebody that purported to be Tristan's mother did reach out to me, but indicated that she could not help or didn't want to help, because I asked those questions too. Wasn't
take him in?
No, sir. This was about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So he's truly on his own. Again, the person I've been speaking to purports to live in Georgia and is young himself. Can't come here, can't do anything here. So our hope was that he was able to make bond because it is reasonable. It's a reasonable amount of money, but the bond company won't bond him out without.
But even Mr. Brooker, even if you bond out, if you continue to make the bad choices, you're going to end up right back here over and over and over. He's telling me that you want to plead guilty just to get out. I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to let you ruin your life. Because when you end up with these assault convictions, you're all but ruined. Do you think people hire assault convictions? You think you're going to get a job? You think you want to go to school to study this and that? It's all for naught, because when you start racking up convictions, life is hard enough as a Black young man in society today as it is. And when you start racking up convictions, it only makes the life more difficult for you. That's hard enough as it is. And you're not getting it through. If I go drug test you now, what is the result? Even after months of me preaching to you not to use. I don't want you to answer the question. What I'm trying to break through to you is that I have repeatedly told you not to use. I've repeatedly I've told you not to hang with dogs because you're going to get fleas and not you caught yourself a damn flea. I don't know. I want to let you out, but I can't trust you.
So where we are with it now, Judge, state made the offer. We understand your position on it, which I thought that would be the case, that you wouldn't accept that plea. So I'd like to move forward as quickly as we can.
Who is the best friend that is, you're telling me that you were going to stay with? How old is this person?
She's 18.
And who does she live with? On her own?
No, she stays with her mother. Her mother, me and her mother have had a talk about me staying there. And she said that as long as, I do what I continue, well, she said as long as I continue to, keep up with my schoolwork and stuff and, keep going to school. She said she just don't want to go near her house. So as long as I continue to go to school and stay out of trouble, then I'm good there. And she understands that I have.
If I can verify that there's a parental figure at that house, I will let him out. I'm going to put a monitor on you and I'm giving you a curfew. But if you can somehow verify, Mr. Brooker, that there is an actual adult living there, it's not just an 18-year-old just hanging out, 17 and 18-year-old, then I'm down. But I got to know that there's some kind of adult figure there so that we know there's at least some kind of supervision, not 17 and 18-year-old hanging out with each other, because that's a disaster in the making. I don't want any more disaster. So if you can verify that, I'm down. But I'm going to tell you now, you will be reporting here to me while you're on bond, and I'm going to test you on a weekly basis to make sure that you're not using. The next time you test positive, so help me. Do you understand? You pick up a third case, I'm going to lose it. The little hair that I have left will be gone because that's how upset I will be. Do you understand? Don't smoke weed, and I want proof that you're enrolled in school full time. Do you understand, Mr. Smith? The only way is that I know that there's a parental figure here. So you have at least some kind of someone watching out. Okay, so we got time. I mean, I'm here. You have my cell phone.
I do.
Right? So just text me and, even if it's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, we can work it out.
I'll work on it. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
I have Victoria Jackson.
On bond or in jail?
It's on bond.
Okay.
And she is not here today. She contacted me on Friday with this, says she has the flu, and she sounded pretty bad on the phone.
Okay.
I was gonna see, and I spoke with the state, if we could have about a week to eval the case. We're still trying to get in touch with a witness.
So I'll acquiesce. I'll set it for bond forfeiture for 1 week.
Okay.
But I mean, it's 200. She's got to be here so we can figure out that this is not the first time she's taken off. State, do you really have a good witness that you can get a hold of, or is it like?
It sounds like they just saw a verbal argument, but if we can get them to say that as well, then we're prone to maybe resolving the case.
I mean, is it like one of those fights out in the?
Yes.
I'm not going to find the complaining witness.
That I don't know. I know that they had contacted the complaining witness, but this was right when.
All right. So I'll give you a week, but.
This is another witness that was there that's also on the body cam that where I'm just trying.
Oh, it's not the complaining witness.
It's not the complaining.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We'll give you a week.
Okay, thanks, Judge.